Nice to meet you guys. When I first watched the TV programme, The Inbetweeners, I very much felt like an in-betweener myself. You know, I could relate to the characters.
Yep.
Do you think
Which
that...
one in particular?
Probably yours, actually.
Good man.
Or a mixture of yours.
I thought so. When you walked in the room,
Yeah.
There's a fellow Will.
And do you think that that kind of connection with audiences is the reason the show is so popular, or do you think it's because of the more broad comedy moments?
I think probably it is that it's relatable first and foremost. I think
That's the most important thing.
Absolutely, yeah. If it didn't have that, I think the kind of bigger comedy stuff and the slapstick stuff wouldn't be enough on its own. I think with comedy, it's about people relating to it and I think learning to trust it as well. I think it takes a long time for people to kind of get used to a comedy and like realise that they kind of like the personality of the show. And I think hopefully the show's got a good personality that I think sort of comes from the writers initially, and hopefully
underneath all the smut. Once
Yeah.
you wash of all the shit and vomit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ultimately, it's written by Ian and Damon, who are like genuinely nice, genuinely funny blokes, and I think that comes across, and that is why it works. Before anything else, even before even our performances hopefully add to that a little bit, but
before there's one penis or
with
lump of poo,
there's
that relatability.
Yeah, that's it. So hopefully, I mean, I think it's that.
And Ian and Damon, as you said, they were the creators of the show, and they directed The Inbetweeners too. You know, they stepped up to the directing chair.
Yeah.
And did you guys give them a bit of a hard time, if I hear correctly?
Yeah, yeah, we did give them a bit of a hard. I mean, the thing is like because they're like our mates.
Yeah.
So like,
how dare they?
Yeah. From day one of series one, they've had an attitude of, if it's funny, you can do anything. If it's undermining the process, holding up filming, anything. If it's funny, it's fine. And because then they became in charge, we kind of took that attitude and upped it quite a bit to the point where we just didn't really listen to anything they said. And
I think it was honestly as though like one of us had chosen to direct it. It would have been a similar sort of vibe, because like they were always, to begin with, they were just there on set, and like they didn't even really need to be there in some ways. They didn't have a job to do. They weren't carrying the camera or making lunch. They were just sort of there, basically to sort of wind us up and to sort of chivvy us along. And at the end of the first week's filming, I remember they got told off because they were mucking around too much. And the first assistant director was like, stop mucking around. So that kind of fixed in my mind that they were like fellow sort of troublemakers. And it was just too much of an imaginative leap to see them as like, authoritative figures. It just wasn't. It was impossible. It was impossible.
No. And was there any moment during the shoot in that case that it felt like a holiday rather than a film shoot?
It felt like a holiday. Yeah. I think people often thought we were on holiday together. Like if they'd ask us for photos, like afterwards they say, "We'll let you guys get back to your holiday now," which is, I think, it's quite sweet, the idea that we go on holiday as a four. It's something I would personally be up for. Do you want to go on holiday with me, Simon, James, and Blake?
Well, we got that. We got
on me.
It's a
It's on
busy
me.
decade.
Anywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so
there's stuff.
So we're talking about the 2030s. Do you want to go on holiday with me 2039?
That
We'll go to
year in
Turkey.
particular is very tricky.
That
is very tricky.
Got a lot lined up.
We've got that thing,
yes,
haven't we?
the barbecue
that's a shame.
on that.
Okay.
That year, that whole year's a
go.
barbecue.
Okay, well that'd be good. We'll just me and you. That would be a bit weird, but I guess we'll just be open-minded and
Well,
We'll see what happens.
I don't think it'd be weird. I think it'd be,
it might be really nice
Most natural
actually.
thing in the world.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get
We'll
your
get
number
some
and
brochures.
we'll
we'll have a look. We'll bash out some dates.
yeah.
And in that case, did you guys have any say in where this movie was going to be filmed?
we didn't, but we were
We tried to
really
have a say.
excited to go to. Yeah,
We threw a lot of names into the hat.
What was your guys' choices?
It was like the Caribbean was our first choice. In a way,
Caribbean
why
is
would
good.
some suburban
Australia
teenagers go?
Australia was
Right up
first
there,
choice,
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Australia was up there, definitely.
I would have either have liked like somewhere really, really far away and hot, or just like the end of my road.
Yeah.
That would have been really convenient.
Yeah.
Would have loved that if it was just filmed.
a lot of
there.
jeopardy down there as well for the characters down the end of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It was, yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, I think it was a bit of like places we wanted to go on holiday.
Yeah.
Like, I'd quite like to go see the Northern Lights. So,
Oh yeah.
you know, I
Okay,
suggested
well-
maybe we'd go to Iceland. Oh, that,
We can do that.
That'd be spectacular.
I'd love to see the Aurora
Borealis.
Borealis. Yeah.
yeah.
I'd be well up for that, mate.
I think,
See
well,
Aurora Borealis.
God, I bet it will all be people getting engaged and probably be really romantic. It'll be all couples.
God, we'd look ridiculous there, wouldn't we?
We'll stick out. We'd probably end up getting together. oh, that'd be. Oh, it'd be
We
weird.
would look odd though. We'll probably just have to like hide under a blanket.
Yeah, yeah. We'll probably end up having to kiss just to kind of fit in.
God. God forbid. Yeah.
Oh, disgusting.
Now, guys, it seems that the Inbetweeners 2 is kind of like the end of the road for the Inbetweeners, the end of the show, the end of the films. Do you want a moment?
Sorry, it's just gone very. This is it. This is what you get.
Yeah. And I guess because this is for the home entertainment release, this will be the kind of the last reason you kind of have to be together.
Yeah, it's the last time we have to be together.
Yeah.
Other than the Iceland trip.
You know,
for
dates.
you guys.
In
Yeah.
2039.
Oh, definitely 2039. Yeah, that's when we'll get back together.
No, that,
You
as I
know.
said, I can't do that.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
got a year-long
I wanna make that
barbecue
quite
to.
clear.
Yeah,
Okay, well, you know,
we're busy.
I mean, it's not a problem, Joe, is it? If they can't.
it's
So-
fine. You know, if they're not very cool and not very open-minded, so better off without you guys.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
No, I mean, so I think.
By the way, guys, thanks for saying
Available. We know you've been waiting for this a while. Yeah.
It looks like you're left out.
Yeah, it's why it's. Oh no, it's fine. It's because I'm on the armchair. I knew, you know. I knew
No,
it
it's because
had-
we don't like you.
Oh.
Hey,
Sorry.
I love that man.
The wheels have come off.
I suppose the question that we
The thing is, you've got to
prevented
get
you
here
from
for
asking.
interview 1, all right?
was-
You're like interview number 5. And it just doesn't work at this stage. This is what we've learned over the years. We can't do more than about 1 interview a day.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, fair point.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
You might have to. I'm really
What's the
sorry.
question?
Are you guys sad that you are gonna? This is the last
We are
time
sad
Yes.
we won't get a
all
chance to
together.
see each other again, yeah.
Yes, we are.
I mean,
We
no,
will
we'll
see
get a
each
chance
other
to see each other again.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think we are. It's nice. We do like working with each other, and it's really fun in a way that maybe not every show is this fun to make. So
Work hard, we play hard.
we work hard, play hard. Yeah, yeah. It will be sad. This has been a dream job. Really, it's just we basically get to muck around, and then they edit it together into something that resembles a film. So that is sort of wonderful, and like we have been really lucky to be involved in this. So
Hopefully that's
Genuinely.
to deal with this interview as well.
yeah, I mean, it's similar. Yeah, yeah.
Work on magic.
hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, chaps. I think that is the end. It was,
Wow.
Thank you, and sorry.
Be nice, yeah. No, that's fine. That was
That's 8 minutes of my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,